Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Buffalo Bills. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. You look at this Buffalo defense. They're a tough unit to throw against, currently fourth toughest in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Rodgers going to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. His throw incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. The Bills send the punter out, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there, waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And got his man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out.
And
Good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Rodgers' throw hauled in by Washington. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, Rodgers to the right side and complete to Washington. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first time. How to do better here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. But it'll be second down. You look at this Buffalo defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
After that, what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
To throw is Rodgers. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd and 7. Jefferson going to go in motion right. He'll get it here on the touch pass. A great read by his secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for the Bills touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. The extra point up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they can't bring him down. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And this will be a Texans first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On play action, Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Patterson. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And finally, down he goes goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. Touchdown! DeAndre Swift. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have retaken the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. 3rd and 3.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th.
It's 4th down.
And they'll go for it. Lance. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
That's good for the Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a play fake. Lance. Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Lance now on 1st down. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they're going to have a 1st down and also right into field goal range all the way down to the 15 here. Lance now on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now a 2nd and 2. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. The point after is good, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. That one down the field for Freiermuth. Oh, and that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Lance going to try and throw on third down here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Again, it's Lance. This is caught by Addison. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43. On play action, Lance. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. And quickly they get to the line. it here. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
And Lance, he's going to change the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. Now they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg.
And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Houston.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right.
Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Bills are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. That's back-to-back drives, and it looked pretty good. The offense was moving the ball, but in both cases, the defense comes up with a big INT to get off the field.
How about the layers of intrigue that continue to get added as we watch this game unfold? Both offenses, they're a little bit discouraged with how their drives ended. How will each respond now and can either mount another positive series that ends in points for their team?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now here on EA Sports. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down.
There's the stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Lance looking to throw it. That complete to Shorter.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. up 2nd and 4 at the Texans' 41-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
A potential field goal, if you're thinking about that, almost 55 yards from here as they try to get closer on 3rd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run.
And now they'll throw with Lance.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Lance wants to change him up.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he is going to have a Bills first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
74 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there.
His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Smith and Jigba in motion right.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time, unable to find the completion.
Yeah, just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Here comes 2nd down.
To throw is Rodgers. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Houston.
Justin Jefferson
Taking it in.
And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. This is 1st and 10. Lance back to throw. And that's caught by Williams.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Lance looking to throw.
Sliding out of the pocket.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here's Lance.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8.
And the Texans will take over. Here's 1st and 10.
To throw is Rodgers.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that's one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
Here's 1st down. Now Lance.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now.
Well, here's your ball game. 1 second to play.
One final try now for Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the